Hello, folks. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. Today, I am working on video number 401 on Good Day, Good Prayers. I have 145 videos on the channel Opinions. Today, we're going to talk about right and wrong. There are certain people in this world that have to be right. No matter what they do, they must be right. One of the problems that they run into is the fact that if they are wrong, they simply cannot handle it. Unfortunately, the things that we learn in the education system is that we must regurgitate everything that we are told. If we don't regurgitate everything that we are told, somehow we are wrong. Even if the information that is being regurgitated is wrong, they tell us we are wrong. And if they tell us that we are wrong, somehow we are wrong. But that's not the way of the world. There is truth and there is non-truth. The education system will tell you 95 or 97 or 98% of what they want you to know, and 2 or 3, maybe 5% is what is actual, factual, and actually right. Unfortunately, people don't see it that way. They believe that if they regurgitate the right answer to the instructor, somehow they are correct, even when the information is flawed. That's where research comes in. That's why research is so important, so that you can know the truth. You cannot live with an answer that is untrue. How many times in your lifetime have you seen how that they change the math situation in the education system? The reason that they change it is because of the fact that they want to hang on to the idea that they are correct and somehow you are wrong. And so when the math does not work out for you because you're from a different generation, somehow your generation is wrong. And they'll go so far as to even make the math work out in jobs that these young people do. If they don't do the math in the way that they have been taught, somehow they're wrong. Even if the system is flawed and even if the system is wrong. There are those in the workforce today, there are those in the education system today that had to be right, and therefore they chose the wrong way to be right. If the media said it was right, if the education system said it was right, to them it was right. Unfortunately, to the rest of us, the 70% that are now awake, we realize that it is wrong. Nothing can be right if it's wrong. Nothing can set you free if it is wrong. Only the truth can set you free. Study to show yourself approved, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. There's words of truth in the Bible, but there are also words of truth out there in the world. And if we are to survive, we need to find out the truth. Even if it makes it harder for us to do our jobs, we still need to find out the truth, because of the fact that only the truth is going to put us where we need to be. And that is on our way to becoming a person who is awake. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers, and I want you to be awake, and I want you to have a good day.